Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Sorry, it's really warm here in Lockport, and whew. Anyways, get you a little closer. So, I'm trying to get it in one video a day, maybe two, depending on how my day goes and stuff. Um, I just kind of got a little story time, more of a complaint. You hear me? Anyways, um, who has neighbors who just really irk you? I do. Anyways, that was stupid, right? Anyways, so the thing we've been here about a year, and and the only reason why I'm talking about this now is because it's just it gets to me, and my family's tired of hearing me complain about it. But you know, someone's gonna listen, right? Anyways, I'm just gonna sit up. And don't mind all the 100,000 different glitters all over my face. I had this glitter, and it decided that it would rather be all over everywhere, but where I wanted to put it. So I'm glad the lighting's better. Oh, anyways, I'm getting totally off subject here. So when we moved in, it was okay, and then we started noticing people parking in our driveway, our house, our driveway. People next door don't have a driveway. Their driveway's in the back of their house, so they have to go down the next street, up and around into their backyard, which is huge. And I don't know why they feel the need to park in my driveway. I mean, yes, it is their front door over here, but I need to get in and out. I already have a daughter with a vehicle that parks behind us. That's a hassle switching on and off. And then my other daughter just bought herself a car. That's three. Okay. Anyways, so let's start with the beginning. When we first moved in here, my daughter got really sick. She ended up in the hospital for like 6 days or something like that. They thought maybe her kidneys, her gallbladder. I don't know what they never found out what was wrong with her. She still has problems to this day. Anyways, we me and my mother-in-law pulled into the driveway. We both had separate cars, and we had to run in and grab some stuff and then run back out. These people parked behind me. I never talked to them before, so I was like, okay, I'll wait. Maybe it's just in and out. A couple hours later, so they finally moved. So we got out, went back up to the hospital. My mother in law took my son and went. And then I came back. And I came back with my husband, and they go to pull in our driveway. I'm like, no, no, get out of my driveway. And because I'm already irritated, right? Your kid's in the hospital. You just want to get there if you need to or whatever. And then they pulled out. They go, can we pull in here? I was, no. Just like that, straight up no. I don't like dealing with the bull. No is no. Anyways, so I sit on the porch, just trying to relax and getting ready to go back up to the hospital. And they pull into my driveway, like they pull into my driveway and pull into their grass to their front steps. Hello, people. There's no valet parking in Lockport. We are poor. Do it yourself. Well, apparently, this girl, I'm heavy too, not knocking heavy people at all. Well, apparently, no, sorry, she twisted her ankle and needed a wheelchair to wheel her from their front door to the car. So they thought it'd be easier to pull the car straight up to the steps. And I get up, I go, I told you, no, you can't come into my driveway. Well, we're already here now. So I said, no, out of my driveway. You're in my space. And then he, bitch. I'm like, I went off. And for people who know me, no, She went off. I can imagine the scene she was making, screaming, yelling at it. Finally, my husband got involved and almost went to blows. This woman, during this argument, I'm walking away. She's literally walking down the steps, sits in the wheelchair, and waits for him to keep yelling. And then after he's done arguing and we walked away, we figured we'd call the cops next time. He pulled her in the wheelchair 2 little steps to the car. So for a good 6, 7 weeks, she was doing this, but they weren't on my grass. They pulled in front on the street, and he'd wheelchair her to the car. Why would you even have a wheelchair for a sprained ankle? I understand you're heavy, but you know what? How about get off your lazy ass and get to the car? And oh, I swear, if she does it again, I will totally tape. It's just laziness. Nothing less or nothing more. It's just her not wanting to do the work. You're not gonna build muscle or be able to walk on it if you keep babying it. Anyways, so then again, their friends got into my driveway. I called the cops finally. They told me you can't pull here. I'd be in the driveway. There's a spot here and a spot there. My driveway's in between. They park more than 75% of my driveway. I'd have to call the cops. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. I like this neighborhood. It's so much better than my other one. I don't know why everybody has to be so rude. Like, come on, really? Do you want to fight with your neighbors, people that you live with? I don't. And the last time, there's more goes on every day, but the last time my husband wasn't home, and me, I don't know, they almost hit our house. Like, I'm telling you, they like wipe right up again. There were tracks. Now I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna start taping things, but went outside and they were reversing back. I said, "Don't come in my driveway ever again." And they're like, and I'm like, then if that was enough yelling, 2 grown men getting in my face, yelling at me, getting back into their car, and pushing me with their car. Call the cops. Told them they're pushing me. They pushed me with the car. I want to press charges. They can't find the people. I show them the picture. I took a picture. And I said, that's their license plate. You need to go get them for, I don't know, battery with a deadly weapon. And cops did nothing. Nothing at all. Who cares? Oh, well. I mean, how many times do you have to? I think we called the cops 3 times in total. And we're still dealing with it. We have to constantly tell people, stay out of our driveway. We put stakes at the end of our driveway. They've been stolen over 6 times already. I mean, what is wrong with these people? I am willing, completely willing, to just go off on these people. And for the people who know me, I'm going to. I don't care. I think a little bit of respect is needed. I just don't understand why people are so rude all the time. It makes life so much harder. I mean, I've had weight is an issue for me. Me being heavy bothers me more than life itself. And with my thyroid being gone, my medicine is not enough to sustain me, to barely keep me awake every day. And carrying around the weight is just, it's so heavy. And I've been biking, I don't eat a lot of the garbage everybody else eats. I do love salads and fruits and, you know, but I get men, it's mainly men, who will be in the store when I'm going food shopping saying, what a cow, you're friggin' huge. You don't need all this crap. Hurry it up, you fat. I'm like, and I don't need to get into a fight with a grown man in a grocery store. And lately now, I don't even say anything. I just come home and I cry and I'm upset. because I don't have anybody to back me up. I really think when people are heavy, I don't know, 7 times out of 10, most of it is medical. And it's for a nice, fit man or woman, they work hard for where they are. Could you imagine someone who doesn't even have a thyroid to help with the metabolism or run your system right? Or who have other diseases that they have to take medicine that bloat them? I mean, we're not all here being fat people sitting on couches. We're just as busy as a thin person. And it's not fair to assume that we're just pieces of crap. We all don't drink pop. We all don't. I don't know. I just. Life is hard. Don't make life harder by being mean all the time. Like, I learned. I try not to get involved and I try not to deal with it. But, you know, come on, I live here. And I don't know. I just think the world. I think calling people fat or discriminating against them because of their weight should be like calling someone an off-colored name or something, or discrimination against like their gender or anything. I think it's discrimination and everybody's okay with it. You got the president, you got Congress, you got anybody who's high up in ranks just saying, well, you're not thin enough or you're not pretty enough. We don't want you here. And it's not fair. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous. But if you have any comments on this subject, please. I totally went off the subject about my neighbors. I'm still having problems, but we'll figure them out together. Um, but if you have any comments or any stories of your own, please feel free to tell me. Again, subscribe. I love you, angels, and thank you for being here when I need to talk to someone. Kisses.